Hello, Earth, and welcome to another seasoned interview of Casey Inside with Franchesca Bride, an upper student of SIPCO and aspiring ambassador of the Casey community. Today, I'm here with Persis, a final year student of the Seka Baptist College, Limbe. Hey, Persis.
Hello, Francesca.
So today
Be
we're going to
learning and
be
we'll go
talking
through
through her
Persis.
transformative journey throughout KC we had. So Persis, coming to KC, what were your expectations? Like, how did you think KC would turn out to be?
Okay, long ago, some years ago, I'd heard about the KC community from a friend of mine. So that's about the STEM exams. So I decided that in lower seat, I'll take the STEM exams for the first time. When I first entered the hall, everybody was chatting and we were trying to do last minute revisions. Then we sat down and I opened the questions. For a fact, I was in lower seat. Most of the questions I was not exactly versed with them. Yes, but looking at some of the questions, I saw it as a means to attempt some of them because despite not exactly knowing everything, obviously since I had completed lower, I was in the lower seat. Yes, I should be able to at least answer a few. So I decided to attempt. Just reading through the questions gave you an insight on you have to think out of the box. I was so shocked because most of the times questions are straightforward, but yeah, again, like it really made you to envision a brighter future, a world, a bigger version of what you can think you were. I don't know how much I had, but I really learned just by looking at the questions and just trying to think, apply what I've learned in school. There was a question of permutation that to date I've been trying to think of how to solve that question. It has been in my mind every day, just trying to think of a way to solve the question. I knew that I did something on that paper. Then upper seat now for the that's the lower seat summer holidays. That's right now where we came for the KC classes. I expected it just to be like classes. I don't normally attend classes. So, but I decided that this year I'll take the KC classes for the summer holidays and come here and will be classes every day, come to class, we learn. But it turned out interactive. It turned out not boring as I thought it would be. Like normal classes sometimes are boring. Let me be very truthful. So I really saw like I was challenged, truth be told, because as a student who aces most of her subjects, a lot of things don't feel so hard, and you feel like you can accomplish everything, even though at times, even in school, you have those challenges. But there are questions I met that were given to me to solve, and I really felt so stuck. And it made you to keep staying up just to answer. I'll stay up at night trying to study, stay up at night trying to see how I can bring solutions to those problems. And still, I have to wake up by 4 a.m. to continue solving the problems. It was challenging, but I had to keep going because I saw curiosity being built, just wanting to know how to be able to get past this stumbling block and ask myself, this is real life. In every place we find ourselves, there are these walls, there are these things that stop us from achieving what we want to do. But we have to keep fighting, we have to break them down.
Okay, thank you very much, Percy. I'd just like to throw this one question to our audience. Throughout your journey at high school, have you ever sat in an exam hall and want to be more? Like this, is what our STEM project does every single year. If you think it's just our president who comes here, preaches value, this is a final year student. I mean, a high school student who stays up at night to be curious, to want to be more. If you're not attending KC, I mean, you're losing out on a lot. So our summer program is coming to an end, Persis. How do you feel about it? We got an insight that you're going back to school tomorrow. Just briefly share with us how you feel about the summer and its ending.
It saddens and dampens my heart that I'll be leaving this very, very great community of people I've met. Being at the KC community has helped me to care for people. It has helped me to see people from a different perspective. Normally, I'm a person who doesn't really care much about what people think. What I care about what people think, but I don't really outwardly show my emotions. And but here at the KC community, I got to meet real great people, people who inspire me, people who care for every single step you take in life. Not just about acing your results, not just about being at the top. They care both about your mental, your spiritual, your academic life, and your social life. So leaving this community is really one to take in with so much grief. And this summer program was a really great and insightful one to me. And it's a summer I'll never forget because there are people I've met, friends I've made, and a community I've begun to build. I fancy making connections among people, and I fancy innovation right from a little age. And being part of the KC community just fuels those those aspirations. It's just like taking what I felt like couldn't go smoothly, or a ship that was about to wreck, but one way or another, it was able to rise again and keep walking and sailing straight. Thank you to the KC community for these opportunities.
Thank you very much, Casey. As you can see, Persis is literally about to cry. Like we're leaving school and we're crying. Casey is a place to be. I don't know how much I'm going to emphasize on this, but if you can see somebody going back to school and being this saddened about it, there is something peculiar about Casey. So see you next year, same time, to come and inspire future generations with those 25 points. I know you'll make it. So yes, see you next year with she still has more to say. Yes, this is another aspect about Casey. We'll never get tired of inspiring. Like from all the previous interviews we've had, you will not hear one person come and have this mic and not speak about humanity, not speak about love, not speak about values. So yes, let's listen from one last word from Percy before she goes to school.
Okay, what I would lastly like to say, the KC community has done so much. This isn't just classes, this is an inspiration. Being built up from a foundation of seeing how to bring about change to humanity. I always wondered and asked myself, what next in life? A question many people fail to ask themselves. And slowly I come to see that a lot about how you think and how you do things comes from the influence of people around you. If you put the right people around you, you get the right influence. They say a man is the sum of, is it the five people or is three people around you? And so get the right company around you. You get better results. I'm not saying this because I want to spearhead the vision of the KC community. I'm saying it because of an experience that I will always remember. Sometimes it's not a matter of liking people. Sometimes you need to let some things be just to achieve the success you want to earn. You have friends, you have mentors, and you have different people around you. Make use of all of them. People come and people go, but don't let every experience and every chance you get, let it be a motivation to take another step forward. And one thing I learned, Every stumbling block you encounter should become a stepping stone to your next mission. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Like the KC community is a very, very deep driven and sentimental community. Like what she said, yeah, people pay to go sit in the conference hall to listen to it. But this is what KC inculcates into you for a period of 2 months. Like see how much they change a young Cameroonian's narrative throughout the academic experience. Like, thank you, Casey. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Persis, for being part of us. Thank you for letting us be part of you. And thank you to everybody watching us. Bye, Earth, and stay tuned for another edition.